Well, it's really pleasant being transported for a few moments to this tropical setting here at Howard Johnson's. And tonight, PM Magazine's Glenn Ryle is going to transport you to the magical world of animation at Gallagher's right here in Cincinnati. Then our sidetracked home executives have a good idea on how to get your house organized, starting at the front door. But first, here's Glenn Ryle.
Have you ever watched an animated television commercial and wondered how it was done? I'm Glenn Ryle, and tonight we're going to find out how, right here at the Dave Gallagher studio. One commercial done for Kewpee Hamburger restaurant began with a phone call, some paraphernalia consisting of a Kewpee napkin, cup, coupon, and a variety of other things, a brainstorming session, and yes, the decision to keep Kewpee in a 1930s setting, the decade in which Kewpee Hambergers restaurant was built, and the era of jazz bands and live radio music. Kewpee simply had to be a singer. With this concept in mind, the artists began to create the character of Kewpee. She began with a head, but emerged with a body, a hat, a movable mouth, a microphone that came to life, her own band, and a radio studio to broadcast her song. She was now ready to be storyboarded, a process in which Kewpee's actions were determined from beginning to end. Next, the soundtrack with Kewpee's voice was transposed onto a plot sheet where the animators determined how many drawings were needed, frame per frame of film, to complete her actions in the allotted 30 seconds time. From here, extreme drawings were done to determine Kewpee's positioning, with a center drawing added to indicate the midpoint of the action. In-between drawings were then inserted to complete the entire action. Now, a lighted board was used to help the animator keep continuity in the size and positioning of Kewpee as he was able to see the extreme drawings underneath his immediate drawing. And to make sure each action flowed correctly, a flip test was done like this. The drawings were then ready to be taken to the camera room for the pencil test. Each drawing was photographed individually on 35mm black and white film, and the film was synchronized with the soundtrack.
Kewpee Hamburger, pickle on top, makes your heart go flippity-flop. Oh, one more time. Kewpee Hamburger, pickle on top, makes your heart go flippity-flop. Kewpee.
This was the final checkpoint, and if corrections were to be made, they'd have to be made now, and then pencil tested once again. Now, in the next step, the character was color determined. The drawings copied onto sheets of acetate called cells. Paint was then applied to the back of each cell. In Kewpee's case, her hair and other features were highlighted on the front of the cell as well. From here, the cells were taken to the camera room, where each numbered cell of the 4 cell layers was registered on the background and photographed frame by frame. This process complete, the film was sent away to be processed and printed, and a commercial was born.
Kewpee Hamburger, pickle on top, makes your heart go flippity-flop. One more time. Kewpee Hamburger, pickle on top, makes your heart go flippity-flop. Kewpee.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm still convinced there's just gotta be magic in animation.
Kewpee Hamburger, pickle on top, makes your heart go flippity-flop. Kewpee. Kewpee Hamburger, pickle on top, makes your heart go flippity-flop. Kewpee Hamburger, pickle on top, makes your heart go flippity-flop. Kewpee. Kewpee Hamburger, pickle on top, makes your heart go flippity-flop. makes your heart go flippity-flop. Kewpee.